All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I haven't done one of these collection videos in a long time. This is one that I had in the works for a while. My Gambit collection, my top 10 Gambit cards. I'm obviously going to start with honorable mentions, and it's in no particular order, but obviously I put them in an order depending on how hard they were for me to acquire and the artwork. These are all obviously favorites of mine. So we'll start off with this 1996 X-Men Nerds promo card. As you can see, the artwork for Gambit is pretty dope there. PSA 6, but these are just hard to find, something fun for the collection. And then we'll move on to this Marvel 1994 Flair buyback. This is numbered 11 out of 20. And I think this is pretty dope. These are getting harder and harder to find. So that's another honorable mention. Here's another one. This is Purely Periodic Orange from 2020 X-Men Metal. And it's a nice insert. They did a good job on these. So yeah, that's an honorable mention. Here's another one. I know you guys are gonna be like, well, that's an honorable mention. But for me it is. It's a 2013 insert. Ultra X-Men. PSA 10, I believe the pop on this is a pop 3 now. At the time I picked it up, it was a pop 1. But it's a dope card for sure, nice artwork. Another one that I'm still after in a PSA 10, so this is a placeholder for me, is the 1995 Flair Ultra X-Men Gambit. The artwork is by Bob Larkin. It looks nice in this pristine 10 CGC, but I definitely want this in a PSA 10. Now, to start the 10, I'm going to start with number 10. And this is going to be 1994 Marvel Pepsi Prism. This is just a super dope card. These are hard to grade. I know some of you out there know that these are tough to grade. So for me, a 9 is more than good enough. And again, just the way that shines. It's a dope card. At number 9, this might surprise you guys, but it is the 2012 Marvel Beginnings breakthrough issue covers in a PSA 10. I did have the dual auto. I only have now the single auto. I decided to move it because it didn't have Andy Kubert's signature, which is the one I would like. But I still wanted, when I eventually do get his auto, I still wanted it to be in a pack pulled auto card. So, which is why I kept one, get this with his auto, and it would be a nice pair. At number 8, I have 1992 Marvel Masterpieces Gambit by Joe Jusko. Super dope artwork, and I have the commemorative buyback to go with this. These are rumored to be at about out of 100, roughly. I am missing, and I've been missing for 3 years now, the numbered auto out of 15 by Joe Jusko, hand numbered out of 15. I've never even seen one come up for sale or become available in trade or anything. So those are near impossible to find. I'm going to say impossible because up to now I haven't found it. So, but I love this artwork, and that's going to be my number 8. My number 7 is going to be 1994 Flair Ultra X-Men. This is the base card in a PSA 10. And then this is the buyback from 2018 Flair Ultra X-Men. These were numbered out of 50. And you could tell the X just to give off the fact that it's the buyback. And then finally, for the trio, the Sega Game Gear promo in a BGS 9.5 True Gem quad 9.5s. Super dope card. I love this image, so it's a nice trio to own. Not easy to put together. At number 6, we have the Gambit from 2009 X-Men Archives, PSA 10, and then obviously the Rittenhouse Gold Border out of 75. These are super dope. I'm missing for this trio. This is the second Gambit I'm missing. This one's going to be a little bit easier to acquire. There's a couple available for sale. I'm just not willing to pay what the prices that they're up for currently, at least. And it's the 2012 Marvel Beginnings hologram. It has the same artwork, and they're not hard numbered, but I would say they're at least as rare as the 75th Gold Border, so I need that one to complete that trio. At number 5, I have this 1994 X-Men Amada Prism. This is a Japanese card. These are tough to grade. I got lucky and found packs a while back, and I was able to gem one. Shout out to the homie Doom, who helped me with my first grading submission, because I don't really grade a lot of my raw PC. I'm starting to do this now. But yeah, this is one that I definitely wanted to get graded, and I'm super happy and stoked that I was able to attend that. Super dope card, unique piece. At number 4, I have the 1995 Marvel Masterpieces Gambit Emotion by Patelis. This is a super dope card. I don't know what the pop on this now is. I'm gonna guess under 5, so 4 or 5, maybe only 4. But shout out to the homie Obiden. He helped me acquire this in a trade a while back. This is something that when I just started collecting, I always wanted one of these in my collection. And a 10, these are super dope, super hard to gem. And yeah, this is one of my favorite Gambits. Then we're gonna move on to number 3, which is the 2014 Marvel Premiere Shadow Box. And the image you see there is from the Uncanny X-Men number 350. One of my favorite images. I've never, at least up to now, they haven't reused this artwork in the front of a card. I know they used the artwork in the back of the 2024 Marvel Masterpieces by Dos Santos, but they haven't used it in the front of any card since this. From what I know, these are about out of 40 or out of 50. I'm leaning closer to 40 personally. I've only seen 3 of these come up for sale in the past 3 years, so super hard to find. It's a thick card, but it's super dope, something unique. I'm not super into shadow boxes, but the artwork on this one, I had to grab it when it was available. At number 2, I'm a little disappointed with the grade. This is one of my recent submissions, but it's nonetheless an awesome card, the X-Men 2020 Metal Platinum Portrait Gambit. I had a lot of these copies, and I sold off all the ones that were they had issues with the corners. As you can see, that one's complete. I'll resub this. I don't mind it in a 9. I was expecting it to at least 9, but possibly 10. So I'll resub this, and hopefully we could finally hit that 9 or a 10. But it's an awesome card. These were rumored to be out of 25 or 30 from what I hear. And it's just a dope Gambit card. So this is pretty hard to get just because it's an SSP. And finally, in my number 1 spot is my Gambit Precious Metal Gems in a PSA 9. And the artwork is by Jim Lee, so you can't go wrong with this. In the number 1 spot, it's a PSA 9, it's a PMG. That's a premium grade in PMGs. And again, with the artwork being Jim Lee, it's a no-brainer. And that does it, guys. That's my top 10 Gambits. Thanks again.